I guess we got to talk about like why men cheat, right? Let's get into the whys and that men cheat. Uh, because apparently a lot of men think that it's okay, or it's a lot of men love to rationalize that men cheat, right? And we like to say super ignorant stuff, like the thing that you're about to hear this gentleman say. But let's unpack this. Let's see why men cheat. Let's talk about it.
Why?
I
don't understand. Like, you're a fucking adult. Control yourself. It's that fucking simple. If you want to cheat, leave me. There's no reason to be with me this entire time if you're going to cheat.
All right, so listen. So men, we just cheat because,
we just cheat because it's Tuesday. We just cheat because the wind blew and our dick got hard. We just cheat because somebody I saw somebody say men cheat because their grandmas died 25 years ago. It remind me of that dude I be seeing on Facebook called like something Brooks. I don't know, but he always be talking about grandma, I miss you. That don't make them like you anymore. Gaslighting the shit out of his baby mama all the time.
The only thing that's better than the pussy you got right now is new pussy.
That's not taking accountability for the lack.
Exactly. Because why I'm so tired of men acting like why do y'all not get mad at these motherfuckers for saying this type of stupid shit, but y'all get mad at me for clocking it? Why are y'all not underneath this stupid ass dude's fucking post talking about how stupid this is and how bad this makes men look? Me clocking the fact that men be cheating, and it don't got nothing to do with the woman, because men be trying to act like, if you was in your feminine energy, if she was in her feminine energy, he wouldn't have cheated. He telling you it right now. Men are cheaters because they want to cheat. Because they think it is a badge of honor to sleep with a lot of women, just to put it plainly. Men think and it is in the cult of man, it is a badge of honor to sleep with a lot of women. It is. There is, right? And it's a badge of honor to manipulate women, to be honest with you. A lot of me, he got gang. Oh, macaroni, he got gang. Woo woo woo. So yeah, 100%, man. I don't stop getting mad at me for clocking this shit. Start getting mad at these dudes for saying this.
That's the only thing better than a pussy you got right now. If you lack
discipline, just say that.
So it ain't even no lack of discipline.
It is.
100% men lack discipline. But more than discipline, men lack integrity. Men lack integrity. But let's go back to that word discipline. This is why I laugh at men who love to like scream to the high heavens about the kids need us in the house so that we can give them discipline. Because y'all don't mean the discipline that will actually stop them from cheating on their wives and cheating on their girlfriends. Y'all just mean you want to lay hands on your babies. This is my proof. Men don't have discipline. He not admitted to it, but he's describing a man that doesn't have discipline, and he's saying that, like, the way he's describing it is like, this is the average man. Average man don't have no discipline. He don't got dick control. Y'all go listen to that song. AMG, DJ Quick, long time ago. I think came out in 1989, maybe 1990, early 90s. Dick control. You gotta have dick control. That's a song. Funky ass fucking song. Y'all should go listen to that shit, man. You have to have dick control. And men don't have dick control. Because like he said, the only vagina that's better than the vagina you got is a new vagina, which means every vagina is better. Every vagina that you haven't had thus far is better than the one that you have by default. So men will cheat with anybody, anywhere, anytime. That is not integrity. That is not having discipline. That is the opposite of discipline. This woman is 100% right. You don't have any discipline.
It doesn't matter man or woman. It doesn't matter if I'm horny as fuck right now. If I have a man and I'm married, I don't give a shit.
Well,
I'll wait. I have self-control.
Right.
Discipline is one of the most beautiful things that you can acquire in life. Until you have discipline, you haven't lived life. I promise you.
Right. And I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't. How do you completely agree with what she's saying while simultaneously making excuses for men sleeping with other women by saying that, we just got to have a taste? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Men is strictly physical. That's
you don't
it.
know that you are not every man. Sometimes men are also missing that emotional connection with their wives, and they want it. Like, not all men are just.
She kind of contradicting herself by right here, because he just told you what it was. Why are you arguing with this man, ma'am? Don't do that. Believe somebody when they show you who they are. Isn't that what they say? He is telling you what I 100% support what this man is saying. I'm not saying that it applies to every man. That's not what he's saying. But what he's describing actually does apply to most men who cheat. They're not missing no emotional connection and if they are missing an emotional connection with a woman, it's them. They're the one who severed the line. They're the one who severed the connection. Like a goddamn serial killer in your house waiting to pounce on you.
You don't know that you are not every man. Sometimes men are also missing that emotional connection with their wives, and they want it. Like, not all men are just like brainless fucking creatures who all think.
Not all men, ma'am. Not all men. Most men, yes.
Want it. Like, not all men are just like brainless fucking creatures who all think with their dick. Not every man is like that.
Not every
99% of men.
man, but most men.
Absolutely.
Do you know most men? Do we know 4 billion men?
I hate that dumbass response. Do we know 4 billion men? No. How are you speaking on anything if you don't know everybody? If you can't make 2 minutes ago, she was educated as fuck. Now she can't talk about things from a logical standpoint. Now we got to know every single man on the planet to make the case that most men act this way. Based on the experiences of most women, by the way. Not you don't need to get to know the men because they're going to lie to you anyway. How would you know? Let's say you knew 4 billion men. How would you know how they treated women? How would you know that? How would you know by talking to them or dealing with them? How would you know how they treated women? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. The only way you would know how they treat women is by talking to the women. So you don't need to know 4 billion men. You just need to listen to the stories that women have been telling, which she knows because she's talking about it. She's talking about cheating from men. She completely understands it. So I don't know what the fuck her point is in doing this. It's so frustrating how people do this stuff.
You met 4 billion men?
I
Then you
just
don't
feel
know
like
most men.
women-
I can just like not fuck somebody else. It's so easy. You just don't do it.
I agree with that. Just don't fuck somebody else. It ain't that hard not to slip and fall onto some dick or to slip and fall into some vagina. It's super easy to not do that shit. But what she lost me at the end. That's all I'm saying. She lost me at the end. Hold on, let me spin this through one more time from the beginning. Let me make sure I didn't miss nothing.
Why?
Man.
I don't understand.
Elaborate.
Like, you're a fucking adult. Control yourself. It's that fucking simple. If you want to cheat, leave me. There's no reason to be with me this entire time if you're going to cheat.
All right, so listen. So men, we just cheat because, what's the...
Also, men don't want to leave because we don't see women as human beings and we think that it's okay to hurt them. But, well, okay. This similar to the way that human beings can step on bugs and kick dogs and hurt pets and small animals because fuck them, right? Because they're animals, right? That's how humans think. That's how men think about women, though. Fuck them. They're not people. They're like people. They're not real people like me, like a man. They're not me, right? But men don't leave because we think we deserve to have a good woman at home and a good woman in the streets. Because we think it's okay to put our urges before our women, before the health, mental and physical health of the women and children that we are fathers and husbands and boyfriends to. That's pretty much what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with the rest of that shit. Like that's the long and the short of it. Men don't break up with women in these instances because we lack integrity and because we're selfish and entitled. And because we get so much from being in relationships with women that why would we want to give that up and try to rebuild that with somebody else? We already have a cook, a maid, a chef, whatever. We already have a sex slave. We already have a therapist. We already have somebody going 50-50 with us. Why do we want to rebuild that up with somebody else? Like most men aren't interested in doing that. That's a tall task for most men. So they're like, shit, if I can get away with it, I'm gonna get away with it. Zero integrity.
The only thing that's better than the pussy you got right now is new pussy.
That's
you know
not taking accountability for the lack of control
that's
that
the only
you
thing
have.
better than a
And prime example of how men we hate accountability. We're not interested in it. But she's 100% right. That's not you taking accountability for anything. He's blaming, essentially, he's like blaming it on nature. Like, I mean, I'm a man. He's doing that. Boys will be boys bullshit. Like, be so fucking for real, bro.